Keandre, just the mindset, game 2 now, and what you expect to push back and how you're going to have to battle with that?
Yeah, we know they're going to push back. Probably didn't see their best game in game 1, so expecting a response. I think we're just trying to figure out how to manage that and figure out how to play that same way as we did in game 1.
Keandre, first playoff, couple game 7s, the comebacks, you kind of run the gamut of experiences your first time around. Have you kind of had any time to take it all in, or is it too hard to do that when you're in the middle of it?
I think the best thing for me, at least, is just kind of been trying to stay present in the moment, taking each day as it comes, and realizing that there's going to be ups and downs within the series. It's just about managing that and trying to work around the difficult times and enjoy the fun times.
Left side, front row.
Kaapo, your line has had so much success in the playoffs. You guys played together a lot last year. What is clicking for you now? I mean, what is different about this right now as opposed to maybe last year?
I don't know how to say. Like you said, we've been playing together like a little bit last couple of seasons, like last season. But I think all the playoffs games being together, so more time together. I think that's the biggest thing.
Front left, Dan.
This could be for either of you, but Keandre, I'll ask you. Can you describe Turk's coaching style and why it fits for this team?
Yeah, I mean, he holds his players to a certain standard, playing hard and trying to play a full 60 minutes. That's something he's been preaching all year for sure. I think the thing that our team likes about him the most is he lets you play your game. Creative guys, he lets you do your thing, and obviously everybody kind of knows their role at this point of the year, but I think it's just about him trusting us and us trusting him that he's going to make the right calls.
Yeah, I know you saw both teams in the regular season, but, one game into this series, just how different in terms of X's and O's maybe is it from facing the Hurricanes? Is there stuff, that you can do against the Lightning or you can't do that you were able to, or vice versa in the last series?
I think, obviously there's two different teams, two different styles of play. So I think what it comes down to is just kind of managing what we can control in our side of the game. Obviously, like I said, they're going to be throwing different strategies on us, and I think it's just about managing that and trying to play our best every night.
Front right, Molly.
Keandre, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's just been a ton of New York athletes that have been coming to the games lately. I think Giants draft pick was wearing your jersey. Francisco Lindor talking about your goal song. I guess, is that something you guys have noticed, taken notice of, or, and how is it fun to hear that?
Yeah, absolutely. Just being here in New York during the playoffs has been awesome. You see the support game in, game out, what our fans are capable of, and I think it really showed in that the last couple of games in Carolina how many Rangers fans actually showed up, and you could still hear the chants just like we were at the Garden. So it's been fun, and all the sport's been really cool.
If you have a question, please raise your hand. Front right.
Kaapo, your ability below the goal line and below the hash marks seems to really work well with your line mates. Is that something that you have worked on, or is that something that a skill you always had that's just kind of more coming out now because of who you're playing with?
I think maybe more coming out now because we've been talking try to get some time in the offensive zone and maybe a little bit the box behind the goal and someone over there all the time, and then guys in front of the net. So that's the thing what we try to do a little more right now.
We'll take 2 more questions. Front left.
For both of you or either of you, we've talked so much about the young guys on this team, but do you guys really feel like you're young guys, or is it just a thing where everybody's the same?
The young guys are the young guys at the end of the day, I guess, but no, I don't think we really look at it like that. Especially on this team, we have a lot of older guys that have helped us all out throughout the season, so I think it's just about showing up and kind of doing your job, no matter young, some of the older guys. yeah, it's just about showing up and do your job.
Keandre, I remember when you were drafted, you spoke how proud you were to play for Tony Granato in college and his hard-working work ethic. How has that helped you develop as an NHL player through the years?
I think I've been able to pick a little something from all my coaches throughout the years. Tony was definitely one that stood out, kind of brought me under his wing at a vulnerable time in my career. So yeah, I think Tony's done a ton for me. Can't name one certain thing, but I think just allowing me to mature and grow up under his wing, like I said, is something really cool and something I definitely don't take for granted.